Hello and welcome to Joyless Gaming, Injustice 2 Ability Analysis. Looking at Raiden today, thanks to a suggestion from someone. Incidentally, who would you like to see next? This is the last suggestion I've received, so I'll just make it up as I go along unless you want anyone specific. Anyway, start with something basic. Air Spark Port. It's what it says on the tin. It says teleport in the air. You can also meter burn it. It has the same options when you have your trait active as the grounded teleport does. But yeah, it actually has more recovery because you have to wait till he lands and then recovers. Next we have Electric Current. It is a low, so you've got options where you could go for the side switching overhead or go for the low instead if you want. But significantly, you meter burn it and it goes off. It still hits as a low and then it stuns. It does, yeah. Stun for full combo for pretty decent damage. It's you don't get to change the duration. Now, obviously having a setup tool on a knockdown that does that sort of thing, force them to block. Or maybe just throw out their invincible wake up. Next we have Electric Storm, which again has a duration where you don't get to change the duration. And the meter burn does cause a stun. And you can actually combo into it for pretty good damage if you anticipate that they will get hit. But the reason that you would do that, get a knockdown, you play this out, it is significantly plus on block. You get to have this set up so that you can throw out a block string and still have the capacity for throwing out something afterwards. This move does replace the Vicinity Blast down back 2. Yeah, so you lose the option of the Vicinity Blast, which also can work as a hit confirm launcher off of that string. So, but as I say, significantly plus on block. Then we have Power Bolt. This changes the meter burn properties of his projectile. Unfortunately, his projectile does not ever jail on block. And with this still being a high, you're not going to get anything on block. But if you do confirm into it, like you do with his meter burn projectile to get a combo, a lot more damage than usual. For comparison, yeah, so pretty significant. Alright, next up we have Static Traps. This is 2 slots. Replaces his trait completely, so you don't get the bonus damage and effects on stuff. But this is essentially Master of Storms Raiden from MKX. And it kind of has pretty much the same strengths and weaknesses. They are highs, so, you know, doesn't actually do anything. But you do get the option to mess with them that way. Something along those lines. However, if you have them in the corner, this is a thing to bear in mind with this. It's all unblockable in the vicinity of the orb, and it will stay there for quite some time. So if you get them trapped, and you're throwing out block strings, keeping yourself safe, or plus if you've got the meter for it, you're adding a chunk of damage they can't avoid. So, you know, could come in clutch at the end of a round, at the end of a game. Yeah. All sorts of arrangements. create a hazard for the opponent to move through. And finally, we have Power Cell. This is also 2 slots and also replaces his trait with the trap that it sits there for quite some time. And it does recharge reasonably quickly. But a significant factor of it is, yeah, the unblockable damage when used normally. So it will scale when comboed into, but on block, it'll still chunk them away that way. And of course, you can, after placing it down meter burn, to do that, which you can do on hit. For reasonable damage, considering that that's trait and a bar, that's reasonable damage. You've got to be careful of the string you use, though. If you knock him into it before you do the meter burn, you won't get the meter burn because the chunky hit will hit them there instead. So yeah, that's it. That's Raiden. He's only got the 6 moves. That's the God of Thunder. Hope this was interesting or educational. And like and subscribe if you want. And let me know who you would like to see next. Otherwise, I'll just pick them out of a hat. Bye for now.